Hi, I was watching this funny rabbit and thought of sharing some interesting facts about it. And look, you are here. So dear, listen. Have you ever heard the terms kid, doe and buck? I know these sounds unfamiliar, but don't worry, I will explain it to you. Well, a kid is what a baby rabbit is called. A doe is a female rabbit and buck is a male rabbit. It indeed is an interesting fact, right? Okay, so today I was actually planning to create a game with you. So why not use rabbit as a main character? Let's make the rabbit jump, huh? And we can name our game the Jumping Rabbit. By the end of the topic, we will create a game just like this. Wow! The rabbit collects food without touching the eagle and the cactus. Well, that's some thrill out there. So, in today's session, we will be adding a rabbit, a cactus and an eagle sprite along with a game backdrop and animate each of them. Are you excited to create your first game? Well, I am already excited. So, let's begin. First, open Scratch Senior. You can see the cat sprite on the stage. Since we don't need a cat sprite for the game, let's remove it. Now, let's select a sprite that matches our theme. For that, click on Choose a Sprite option on the bottom right corner. Here, we can see a list of sprites available on Scratch Senior. Since we need a rabbit, now let's scroll down and search for the rabbit sprite. So let's look for something that resembles a rabbit. Here, we have a hare sprite. Let's go for it. Did you know hares are usually larger than rabbits and they are fast and have long ears? Hares, like rabbits, have herbivorous diets, that is, they are plant eaters. Now, click on the hare sprite and the hare is added to the stage. We can rename the hare as rabbit. Here you can see the sprite name. Click on text hare, remove it and type the sprite name as rabbit. Now let's add a beautiful backdrop that suits our game. Go to Choose a Backdrop option and let's scroll down. Looks like we don't have a backdrop that matches our theme either. So why not choose a backdrop from the internet? Open your browser and search for Landscape Background for Games. Now go to Images. Here you can see a collection of background pictures available on the internet. Let's choose this one. Now all you need to do is right-click on the picture, then select Save Image As. Rename the image as Game Screen and click on Save. You can save it in a folder of your choice. I am saving it on my downloads. Okay, now go back to Scratch Senior. Hover the mouse pointer to choose a backdrop option. And here, there's an option to upload the backdrops. Click on it. Since I have already downloaded the image on the downloads, I'll be picking it from there. Let's select this image named as Game Screen. Now click on Open. Oh well, the backdrop doesn't fit the stage. So we need to stretch the image. For that, click on the Select tool and now click and hold the mouse button at this corner. Drag the mouse over the image and then release the mouse button. The entire image is now selected. Now let's stretch each side to fill up the area. It looks good. As you can see in the left corner, there are two backdrops. A plain backdrop named Backdrop 1 and another colorful backdrop named game screen. The plain backdrop is not required for the game, so let's delete it. Finally, we have the required background. Now let's get back to code. The rabbit is not placed on a surface in the background. So, by using the mouse, drag the rabbit to the ground. So what next? Yes, we need to make our rabbit sprite run. The code should be programmed in such a way that when the green flag is clicked, the game should begin and the rabbit should run continuously. For that, go to the Events tool, drag and drop when flag clicked onto the workspace. Now when this flag is clicked, our rabbit should start running. But how will we make the running animation? Let us look at the costumes of rabbit. See, it has 3 costumes. Let us rename the costume. Rename first costume as Rabbit A. Similarly, the second one as Rabbit B and third one as Rabbit C. When we switch between the second and third costumes, we can see a running effect. We need to code and create this running effect. So come back to code, click on the Looks tool and attach the Switch costume to Rabbit C to the When Flag Clicked block. Attach another Switch costume block under the first one as we have to switch between 2 costumes to make the animation. As you can see, the 2 Switch costume blocks are the same, so click on the drop down arrow and here you can change the costumes that are available to switch. Set this costume of the rabbit as Rabbit B and let the other as Rabbit C. Let's click on the flag and check it out. Yes, the rabbit just switched its costume. But it stops its movement. The rabbit will only move once since we have given only a single movement. In order to make the rabbit run continuously, we need to add continuous movements to it. And for that, we have to place the blocks in forever block. The forever block is a special function in Scratch Senior. It can run any code inside it continuously until we stop our program. From the Control tool, drag and drop the forever block and place the set of 2 Switch costume blocks inside this forever block. Now attach the whole forever block to the flag. Let's click on the flag and check out what happens. Oh, nothing happens. Well, it's because the code switches the costumes at a very high speed that we cannot comprehend. So, let's add some delay in between the costume switching so that we can see the rabbit running. Stop the code and to add a delay block, go to the Control tool, select the Wait 1 seconds block and place it right below the Switch costume block. Now let's check it out. Click on the flag button and see, the rabbit runs. But why is there a glitch while switching costumes? This is because we haven't added any delay block after the second Switch costume block. And so, the code switches the first costume to second costume with a time delay of 1 second, but switches the second costume to first costume without any delay, and this causes a glitch. Stop the code and get another Wait 1 seconds from the control. Place it right under the Switch costume block. Okay, now it's time for action. Click on the flag button and yay, our rabbit runs, but at a very slow pace. So now let's make the rabbit run faster. Click on the stop button. If we increase the switching speed of costumes, the rabbit will run faster. But how will we do it? Any ideas? What if we decrease the delay time we added to the Switch costume? Yes, by doing so, the costumes will switch in a jiffy and the rabbit will be running faster. So let's do it. Stop the code and change the waiting time of both wait blocks from 1 second to half second, that is 0.5 second. Click on the flag button. See, the rabbit is running much faster now. Did you know? Rabbits can perform an athletic leap when they're happy and excited. It's known as a binky. And in addition, they perform twists and kicks in midair. That's crazy, right? Hey, wait! Did you notice a small misalignment in its body position? Let's align it. Go to Costumes. Now select the rabbit as a whole. Slightly rotate it. Good. We have aligned the rabbit C costume. Repeat the same for costume rabbit B. Now place the rabbit on the ground properly and reduce its size a little bit. So yes, we have aligned the position of the rabbit on both the costumes. Let's see what happens, shall we? Click on the flag button and hooray! The rabbit's alignment and its movement are proper now. Now let's make our game more interesting. So let's add 2 obstacles to our game. Let the first obstacle be an eagle. Stop the code, and to add an eagle image to the stage, we can upload it from the internet. We need a PNG image for our eagle sprite. So open your browser and search for PNG egg. Now navigate to this website, type and search the eagle image. Select one from the list and save it on your computer. Sometimes you have to click on I am human and solve some riddles to download the images from this website. Since I have downloaded, click on the upload sprite. Now select the eagle image and then click on open. Eagles are admired all over the world as living symbols of power, freedom and transcendence. Eagles are some of the largest birds and they are at the top of the food chain, with some species feeding on big prey like monkeys and sloths. With the exception of some vultures, eagles are generally larger than other birds of prey. They have strong muscular legs, powerful talons, and large hooked beaks that enable them to rip the flesh apart from their prey. In addition, eagles vary in size. One of the smallest species, the little eagle, is around 45 to 55 cm in size, and in contrast, Stellar sea eagle is around 91 to 106 cm in size. Coming back to our game, you can see that the eagle appears to be quite big compared to the backdrop. So let's change the size from 100 to 50. Well, now it's time I disclose the plan. We will set the eagle to catch our rabbit, and the game should end whenever the eagle touches the rabbit. But we don't want our rabbit to get hurt, right? Don't worry. We will be adding animations to the rabbit to outrun the eagle. So let's bring the eagle to a position where it touches the rabbit. But how will I get the position? For finding positions, we need to understand the coordinate systems. Each position of our stage can be identified by the x and y coordinates. If we drag our sprite in the up or down position, we can change the y coordinates. And if we drag our sprite in the left or right positions, we can change the x coordinates. Every object in our stage will be having its own x and y coordinates. Well, you can see two boxes labeled as x and y with some values placed in below the stage, right? From there, note the values of x and y coordinates of the eagle. Now we have to add movements to the eagle sprite. For that, first place the eagle sprite over here. We have to move the eagle from right to left. So, whenever the flag is clicked, the eagle should come from the right. So go to the Events tool, drag and drop the block when flag clicked. First of all, we have to set an initial position for the eagle sprite. For that, go to the Motion tool, drag and drop the block go to X and Y below the flag block. Now we have to adjust the X and Y coordinates such that the eagle will not appear on the stage initially. So change the value of X to 300 and Y to -24 so that the eagle will be hidden to the right of the stage. Now let's glide the eagle from right to left. For that, select glide 1 seconds to X and Y block from motion. Here, replace 1 with 5 seconds for the eagle to glide smoothly and change the X value to -300 such that it reaches to the left of the stage. It's all set, so let's try it out. Click on flag. There goes the eagle, but we sure can spot some mistakes, right? First, the eagle is still visible on the left side after gliding, and it remains stuck at the left. So, let's make its movement continuous. Stop the code. And for the movement to be continuous, we have to place the third block in a forever block. For that, go to the Control tool, select the forever block and place the third block inside this forever block. Also, the eagle should not be seen on the stage when it passes to the right corner. To switch the position of the eagle towards the right, attach a Go to XY block from the Motion tool just below the Glide block and set the value of X to 300. Let's keep our eagle hidden for some time so that our game will be more interesting. So, let's add a delay block. Drag and drop a wait 1 seconds block from Control above the Glide block. Now, click on the flag button. Wow! The eagle glides smoothly from right to left, exits the stage and returns again. It looks perfect. Well, now it's time to add the second obstacle, which is a cactus. Stop the code. We don't have a cactus sprite in a Scratch, so let's upload one from the internet. Since I have already downloaded one, I'm directly uploading it. Select Upload Sprite. It's already saved to my desktop, so from the desktop, select the cactus sprite image and press Open. Let's reduce the size of the cactus from 100 to 30. Now, we have to set a code for the cactus. Since the code for the cactus is somewhat similar to that of the eagle, let's drag and drop the code we created for the eagle onto the cactus sprite in the sprite list. Now click on the flag button. Well, you can see that the cactus and eagle are moving together at the same height. We need to place the cactus on the ground. So stop the code and bring the cactus to the ground and note down the Y position. It's 80, right? Now change all the Y values to -80 for cactus sprite. Click on the flag button. And yes, it moves in the ground level. But again, the eagle and the cactus are moving at the same time. So we have to add a delay block such that the eagle and cactus will appear at different intervals. Go to the Control tool, click on the Wait block and place it just below the Go to XY block. Change the waiting time from 1 to 4 seconds. Now let's check the animation once again. Click on the flag button. And wow, the eagle and cactus are appearing at different intervals and different positions. Still, the sprites aren't hidden from the stage completely, right? In order to make that happen, we have to hide the cactus and eagle on reaching the left end and later show the sprites on the stage after the waiting time. For that, to the cactus sprite, add a hide block from the Looks tool below the Go to X block inside the forever block. Then attach a show block just above the glide block inside the forever block. Great! Now let's run the animation once again. Wow, this looks perfect. The eagle glides and exits the stage, then comes the cactus, and now comes the eagle once again, and the movement continues. But is that it? What happens to the rabbit if it touches either the eagle or the cactus? The game should stop right there. Alright, that means we have got more animations left to cover. For now, let's save the game so that we can use it for further development. So click on File and select Save to your computer option. Now you can save it to any folder on your computer. I am saving it to the desktop as the jumping rabbit. Here you go, our project is saved. Great! Now let's run the animation once again. Wow, this looks perfect. The eagle glides and exits the stage. Then comes the cactus. And now comes the eagle once again. And the movement continues. But is that it? What happens if the rabbit touches either the eagle or the cactus? The game should stop there, right? Alright, that means there's a lot more animations left for us to cover. Wow, this session was truly interesting and adventurous. In the next session, we will be adding animations to save our little rabbit from the huge eagle and thorny cactus. In addition, there's loads more fun facts to be explored. So keep the excitement alive, and until then, it's a bye.